Hey everybody, good morning. Actually no, it's afternoon. I'm at the top of hill at Paramin. We started at the bottom of Maraval and we drove all the way up. We were a little panicking. Initially when I first came here many years ago, we stopped basically more to the bottom of the hill, got one of those jeeps and we were able to come up here. But we used our car this time and it was pretty alright. Roads are pretty narrow. So we just stopped at a spot. We saw some gentlemen hanging out here, so we're going to see if we get some history and a bit some culture about Paramin. What I learned so far is a lot of people in this area, they have continued the speaking patois. Maybe these gentlemen can speak patois and tell me a thing or two, and they have a lot of farmers doing their thing around here. So we stopped a little bit to see what we could find out and show you a bit of Paramin. So stay tuned. There's some eggplants here, looking pretty healthy. Just take a check of the view. Oh, we are in Northern Range right now. Northern Range, baby. See that? Magnificent. Magnificent views. I'm seeing some crops down there. Looks like chives, some pimento peppers, and I'm seeing cassava close to the house, some sorrel. And what I forgot to mention too as well, coming up here the roads are pretty steep and quite narrow, but we were able to get up here quite successfully without any problems. So these are the vehicles that typically you'll find up here. These are from way back. This is a PAG. This is a very old vehicle and basically we transport people, I guess, who didn't have vehicles and stuff. So you'll find a lot of these type of vehicles in the area. Let me see what type. I think it's a Range Rover. So what about the taxi service? They're not regular up here?
That is a taxi, honey.
Okay, this is a Toyota. I thought it was a Range Rover, you know. This is yours? Land Cruiser. Okay, okay. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. This real old. This real old. It's real old.
Nearly 40 years.
But I know they're old, yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you, money
Let me hear somebody part one, man. Good crime, yeah. So this is a gentleman that's they pointed at him that he does speak the patois.
Oh, okay.
And this gentleman here, what's his name again?
My name is Peter Felician.
Peter Felician. That's a real
Felician.
That's a real Spanish something. The surname.
French.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So tell me a little bit about Paramin and like where the farmers and things like that.
The farmers' livelihood, they do more agriculture. To send your children to school,
right.
To buy
survival, yeah. Yeah. Put food on the table.
Absolutely.
Right, okay. So what's the main crop? Chives or
the main crop? Well, the main crop is chives.
Chives, okay.
Yes. Well,
okay.
The other auxiliary crops are tomato, cabbage, sweet pepper, seasoning pepper.
Pimento.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love you, sir? How are you so sure about that?
I don't know, I will make sure. But Paramin is a closely knit
community.
Yes.
Okay.
We criticize you today, and anytime something happens to you tomorrow,
Stick together.
them on the block.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Back on you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the way it should be. So we reach here, they have another spot where I could go higher up, but this is the top. We are at the top.
This is the top. But the top is top up here. If you go over there, you'll see the cell tower. The cell tower.
Yeah.
And what about the road? What about the road? The road good or bad?
Very good.
Oh, so we can take a chance and go up then?
Yeah, very good.
Well, I know. I kind of like panicking. He panicking, my driver here. Oh, I can circle around?
This is a circular road. Yeah.
Okay.
You could see the market road. There's the market road here.
Okay.
Take a look at you see cars. There they have the eastern side of here. It is the third highest mountain range in Trinidad.
Okay.
El Tucuchi.
El Tucuchi. Okay.
Third highest mountain.
These are what? These are tomatoes. Yeah, the cherry one, cherry tomatoes.
Right, the cup and watching it grade on the hill.
I see it. Well, a good boy.
To spray and thing on there. It's really difficult, you know.
To tumble down there easy, easy.
Yes, look where the boys have the garden, like a side garden there. And then you have to run in a truck and push it around.
Whee!
Plenty hello.
Yeah. So once you drive wrong, you can reach back.
You could drive and if you're going Marcus, take the left.
Yeah.
And if you're going back to Water, take the right. But as you're going up there now, the last road before you side the road you have to take to go back to go to Marcus.
Okay.
Or keep, if you want to go to Marcus, keep right.
You have any signs when you go up there?
Poupado.
Eh?
Poupado. F-O-U-N-D. How you say Poupado? P-O-I-S. D-O-U-X.
Okay.
That is well, very French.
French. Okay. Cool. Eh? Okay, so we were trying to get to the top of the hill, but the car couldn't make it. The car barely was able to make it up the steep part of the hill, but we are grateful we got this far, and I'm appreciative. So let me just show you around a bit. The views that we're seeing here, this is Northern Range. Yeah, Northern Range. What I'll do is see if I can get an image of a map so I can show you exactly where we are. So let me just show you the surroundings and tie up this video.
She didn't want to go anymore. So she just decided to stop here. Then she was like, alright, I'm happy now. Rules in the comments below. If you want to be successful in this just post it.
So this is a map of Trinidad, so you can see exactly where we were. This is Paramin, and this is the Northern Range up here. So basically we were in northwestern part of the Northern Range, and like I said, we were up at this point here, and where we were before we left, we were able to see Port of Spain, and I think we were able to see around this area, so that's around Chagaramas. So let me give you a going closer so you can see exactly where we stopped at. So I zoomed in here a bit. I remember we passed here, Paramin RC School. We passed there, and we drive along the road. And I think here, not here. I think here may have been our final point. But let me show you where we got to. Let me zoom in some more. We went through all the hills, and at this point here, let me get a little closer. Lafayette Road. I remember specifically that point because we stopped there and I took a picture of the street sign. So right here we stopped. The vehicle just couldn't go anymore. Well, to get to this point, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, the poor vehicle, right? And so we stopped at this point and did our final entry for our video, and that was it. So like I said, from this point we were able to see a little bit of Port of Spain, and I think it may have been Chagonas or Digger Martin area. No, Digger Martin area was more to the back, but more Chagonas, more on the western side, extreme western side of the northwestern side of the island. Yeah, so this is where we were. So check out the name, Lafayette Road. Check out the characteristics of the street name is more like of Paramin, patois sort of thing. And this other name here, I wouldn't even try to pronounce it. No, I wouldn't even try to pronounce it, but look at it. This is more like French patois influence in the street names and stuff. That's really, really cool. You know, so like I said before, let me show you where we really wanted to go. Our final point. Let me just go up higher. I think this is the point here we really wanted to go, but as you can see how the road is winding, the car couldn't make it any further. We decided that not to force the car anymore and to make a goal that we will make another attempt, but we will have a more powerful vehicle, maybe a 4-wheel drive and 6-cylinder or something like that that could easily go up these hills and stuff. Yeah. And apparently we could get from here, we could go down this road to get to Maracas and come through Santa Cruz and that sort of thing. But again, we didn't reach that far. Up here is so cool, so nice. So much to learn, you know? Yeah. Okay, folks, I think that's a bit of it. I just showed you a bit of, you can see a bit of Port of Spain and more the western part, northwestern part of the island. I'm a bit out of breath, just walking up a small piece of hill. I'm out of shape. Anyway, when we met the gentlemen lower down, I had a small conversation with one of the men, and we were talking about the culture of passing on the patois language to the younger generations. And he was saying that even though a parent or family member may be interested to share the knowledge, the young people are not really interested in learning. So that's another aspect of this whole issue that I'm talking about, of passing on this culture of the patois to generations and to keep it going, you know. I'm very sensitive about that. I think we need to carry it on because people like in St. Lucia, Dominica, they speak fluent language, but apparently I've learned that from my friend. He's from St. Lucia. When they talk to each other in patois or maybe somebody else, they feel that a bit inferior, so they try to keep you down and encourage you to talk English. My friend had that problem with his own girlfriend, you know. He will talk to her, they're both from the same country, same island, and he will talk to her in the same patois and she will tell him talking English, you know, that sort of thing, you know. So there's a whole mindset about how we think about this, you know. So let me know what your thoughts about that, speaking the patois, passing it on to the younger generations and things like that. So I'll end this video today. Today is Sunday. I got my son-in-law to come with me today. My daughter, my grandson, they stayed home. So I don't know if I'll be doing anything next week, but stay tuned if I do. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click on the thumbs up button. Leave a comment for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. It's so beautiful out here. Really, really nice. According to my son-in-law, next time we come up here, maybe get a vehicle that has 4-wheel drive that's powerful to get up to the hills, and maybe we could get more to the highest point in this area. Okay guys, bye. Thanks again for watching.